Hey, what's good everyone? So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to stop sounding like salesperson on the cold calls and sounding like the top agents to get the same results, which is one, two, three, even five listings every single month. Because most agents don't fail at cold calling because of what they say, but because of how they say it. What I mean by that, you can have the perfect script, okay? But if you sound like a salesperson, people will not buy, okay? They will shut down instantly, okay? So that's why in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how to sound more authentic instead of salesy, so you can have the people to actually listen to you, trust you, and open up. So let's get into it. So everyone hates the sales voice. You hate the sales voice, I hate the sales voice, okay? But most agents fall into this same trap every single day, and even though they know this info or this knowledge, but they fall into the trap, which is talking too fast, using the overly enthusiastic sales tone, and jumping into the pitch instead of asking the questions and having the real, genuine conversations. Okay, so homeowners can sense when you're actually trying to sell them something, and they'll disconnect before you even finish your sentence. Okay, they feel the energy, they feel the tone, the tonality. Okay, so the truth here is tone kills more deals than the script does. Okay, you can have the same script that someone else is has, okay, and they get the listing appointments and you don't get them. Why? Because of the tonality, because of the way that you have the conversations. Okay, you just pitch them and they ask them to actually have more context about their situation. Okay, so from selling to connecting, what I mean by that is stop thinking of it as selling a service. Okay, start thinking as you have real conversation. You're not actually calling to close, you're calling to have to understand them and to ask them questions to understand them, and then to tailor your situation, or tailor your something or your problem solving into their situation. Okay, what's their situation, what motivates them, what's the problem that they actually have, to actually help them to solve it. Okay, okay, or solve it to them. So once you remove the pressure from the call, your tonality becomes super calm and friendly and more confident. Okay, so how to sound more natural on the call so they actually like you and they have the listening appointments with you. Okay, so they can actually ask you for the listening appointment. You don't actually have to ask them, but they ask you. Okay, so match their energy. So what I mean by that, if they sound relaxed, slow down and mirror that tone. Okay, if they sound upbeat, actually do the same thing. It's mirroring. Okay, matching energy builds instant comfort and trust. Okay, they feel like you're like them. Okay, you actually like them. So pause more often. Okay, so most agents rush because they're nervous. Okay, pausing gives you space for connection and makes you sound more confident. Okay, like I pause right now. Replace sales phrases with human phrases. So instead of asking them, are you thinking of selling, ask them, what's your actually plan to for this property right now, or at this moment, or even this year. Okay, ask before you pitch. So don't jump into why you're the best, but ask them first. Understand their goals and tailor your response to their goals, to what they actually need and what they want. Okay? So the sound of confidence. Real confidence sounds like calm, curious, helpful. So you don't need actually to sound excited, but you need to sound like certain, because certainty, it builds trust, and trust builds the appointments and then the listing appointments as well, and the signing the deal. Okay, so last thoughts right now is when you stop sounding like a salesperson, you stop getting treated like them. Okay, they don't see you as a salesperson, they see you as someone that helps them, maybe their friend. Okay, so focus on connecting and not convincing. Don't try to convince them. You help them to convince themselves. If you try to convince them in any way, you lost the deal. Okay? So drop the pitch, ask more questions, listen more than they talk, or more than you talk, sorry. Okay? So you ask them questions and you let them talk and you just listen. Okay? And when they talk, you get more context and they feel like they're understood. Okay? That's the way. That's the name of the game. Okay? So if you want to know exactly how we put our US based cold calling team into our agents' businesses to get them one, two, three listings every single month, you can actually drop the see the link below, and you can have everything you actually want to know. Until then, have a nice one and take care.